Hello students, in this video we will study the role of microbe in sewage treatment plant. You know, in this chapter we are studying the positive role of microbes in various fields that are related with humans. So in this sequence and in this video we will talk about the role of microbe in sewage treatment plant. So first of all we must know what is sewage. You know, the waste water that release from our houses or that release from cities, town, that household wastewater or the wastewater that release from cities or town contain uh, human excreta and so many type of organic waste, and the water that contain this human excreta and organic waste is collectively referred as sewage. And this sewage water also contains so many type of microbes that are of most of them are of pathogenic nature. So when from the cities, from the town, or from the house water released, that water is not water, that is what sewage. So the discharge of sewage that release from the societies, town or cities or houses are not supposed to drain directly into the water body like Ganga, Yamuna, or any type of flowing river nearby the city. So before the drain off in the river, it's supposed to have a treatment, and this treatment means a purification process is done by a process or in a plant, and that plant is what? Sewage treatment plant. In the sewage treatment plant, there is a very significant role of some microbes that make that sewage is less polluted. So after the treatment, the water can be released into the main water reservoir or main water sources like rivers or Ganga or Yamuna. So if we talk about the treatment process of sewage with the help of microbe, or what actually the procedure of sewage treatment plant, let us discuss. Microbes in sewage treatment plant, there are two basic steps, two main steps of these treatment. One is primary treatment and the second is secondary or biological treatment. First is primary treatment and second is secondary or biological treatment. Primary treatment is a kind of physical removal of the impurity of the wider impurities or the big particles that are present in water. Means what? That is physical removal of small and large particles. What happened? That sewage contains organic matter, human excreta, and among these, some are small particles and some are large particles. So the small particles are further supposed to settle down, and the small particle, when the sewage water is proceed into a sewage treatment plant, then there is a series of tank. When the sewage water proceed into sewage treatment plant, there is a series of tank. During primary treatment, the first tank, in first tank, what happened? There is a physical removal. In first tank, what happened? There is a physical removal of a small and large particles. Small particles are removed by the process of sedimentation, and large particles are removed by sequential filtration. So what happened? Uh, the uh, the guilt means what? Soil and small particle are settled down. Guilt means what? Soil and small particles. These are what? Guilt. That is what? Small and soil or small particles that are settled down. Then the above the debris, the impurities that is visible, the large impurities that is generally referred as debris, that's supposed to be removed out by sequential filtration. Then the remain after this process, when the gets supposed to settle down by the sedimentation pressure, sedimentation process, and the floating debris. Floating debris means the big size of waste that is floating on the surface of water, that are further removed by sequential filtration. Then that water that is remain on the above area, that is what named as supernatant. That is what is supernatant, and technically it is referred as effluent. Technically it is referred as effluent. Means what in primary treatment what we have done, we have applied two process. One is filtration and one is sedimentation. In sedimentation, soil and small particles are allowed to settle down by the process of sedimentation, and floating debris are removed out by the help of sequential filtration. Then in such process, what remains? The water that is on the above surface of the tank, that is supernatant, or technically it is referred as effluent. Then this supernatant or effluent of sewage water then transfer into next tank for secondary treatment. Then it is transferred from the this tank to another tank for secondary treatment, or that is also referred as biological treatment. When water after primary treatment pass on into another tank for secondary treatment, this the another tank in which sewage comes, effluent or supernatant comes for secondary treatment, that contain some large mechanical devices, and these large mechanical devices that contain blade in them. These large mechanical devices contain a big blade in them. They rotate continuously. They rotate continuously. They string or moving the water. So what happened? A kind of aeration process taking place in that water, and with this aeration process, there is a supplying of air in them by this continuous moving string or agitation of the this device. So what happened? By this process, aeration, the aerobic bacteria develop in this tank. Aerobic bacteria that develop in that tank, they further develop in the form of flocks. They further develop in the form of flocks. Actually, flocks is what inside this supernatant, effluent, or sewage water, there are fungal filament. Fungi, with obviously when there is fungi, it has their fungal filament. So the aerobic bacteria that develop in that sewage water or effluent, the association of the association of aerobic bacteria with this fungal filament is collectively referred as flocks. So what happened? By the process of continuous agitation, string, or moving of water, the aerobic bacteria develop in the form of flocks, and they gradually, slowly, they consume the human excreta or organic waste that are present in water. And when they consume, when they consume the organic waste or human excreta, then simultaneously the BOD means biochemical oxygen demand, biochemical oxygen demand or biological oxygen demand gradually decreased. Means by the decomposition action of aerobic bacteria in that effluent, they consume organic waste or human excreta. So what happened? As the human excreta, as the amount of human excreta or organic waste slow down, parallelly, simultaneously, the BOD of that water body also decrease down. So guys, you maybe understand like that, that if a water body like pond, river, any of water body is have great BOD, means increased BOD. BOD stand for biological oxygen demand or biochemical oxygen demand. So if in a water body, if in a pond or in a tank, there is a great BOD or increased BOD, means that water is highly polluted. Highly polluted in the sense that that water contain a large amount of human excreta or that organic waste. So this is what the secondary treatment. When the BOD of that water, when now remember the when the BOD of that water is significantly down, decrease significantly down, then this water, this sewage water or effluent is passed on into another tank. But before pass on into another tank for the settlement of that sludge of flock. That is flock is what I told you earlier. That flock is what the association of fungal filament and bacteria. So this bacteria, because of this flock, the BOT has decreased down significantly. Then water is passed on into another tank, another settling tank, where then water is passed on another settling tank, where that flock is supposed to consume, where the flock is supposed to consume by the action of anaerobic bacteria. Means in another tank there is what anaerobic bacteria. That anaerobic bacteria consume the bacteria and fungi or fungal filament of that flock, and they simply make water less polluted. And one thing remember, when sewage, when effluent or sewage water is transferred in the tank of anaerobic bacteria, before them some amount of flock is some amount of flock is taken back into the previous tank. Previous tank is what? Aeration tank, in which I told you continuous agitation or moving or string is going on. So from this tank, the some amount of flock is put back into aeration tank, that act as inoculum. That act as inoculum. So when the pumping in this tank again taking place, the inoculum of flock supposed to develop a large amount of flock, means a great production of bacteria and fungal filament for aerobic digestion. Now come back to that point. This another tank where anaerobic bacteria, these anaerobic bacteria completely digest the flock, and that flock is settled down, and that anaerobic bacteria further completely digest the human excreta as well as the organic waste. And then after the complete digestion of human excreta and organic waste by the decomposition action of anaerobic bacteria, then what happened in this process? The some amount of biogas also released. Some amount of biogas also released, that collected by duct or pipe. That is for that biogas, you know, the mixture of hydrogen, methane, and other gases, that is highly inflammable. That is further used for cookery purposes or other purposes. And when this anaerobic bacteria completely decompose that organic waste, then water become less polluted and supposed to discharge into the main river or main drainage system. So guys, this is what the role of microbe in sewage treatment plant, and you have studied that sewage treatment plant is divided into two headings: primary treatment and secondary treatment, or biological treatment. Primary treatment is what? Primary treatment is simply sedimentation and sequential filtration, means the removal of floating debris and the removal of guilt by sedimentation and filtration. That, and then after this, the supernatant or effluent, means the water, above level water, that is supernatant or effluent, then pass on into the next tank for the purpose of secondary treatment. So from the first tank there is primary treatment, then in other tank, when water proceed for secondary treatment or biological treatment, what we have done in this, aeration. Aeration means what? Water is continuously moving, stirring or agitating with the help of blade-like big devices. So by this aeration process, in them aerobic bacteria develop in the form of flocks. What is flocks? I explained you earlier. And when these flocks decrease down the BOD of this water, then they are passed on into the next tank, where what happened there, this activated sludge is settled down, and in this tank what is there? Anaerobic bacteria. They anaerobic bacteria completely digest the organic waste, and along with them there is a release of biogas. Biogas is further consumed, further collected for other purposes, and that activated sludge, that is allowed to settle down. Some part of this sludge, activated sludge, is what? That flock that allowed to settle. Flock is what? The combination of bacteria or fungal that is allowed to settle. So some amount of this sludge is taken back into the aeration pump for the further as a inoculum for further development. And when this sludge is settled down, anaerobic bacteria completely digest or completely oxidize or completely consume the human excreta or organic waste. Then this water is allowed to discharge in river. Then this water is allowed to discharge in river, and by the decomposition action of anaerobic bacteria, the released biogas is collected for other cookery purposes or for other purposes. So guys, this is what the role of microbe in sewage treatment.